What I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna be responding to y'all because I'm getting ready to go to work. I'm gonna be responding to y'all at stops and when I get in the parking lot. So if you say something to me, just be patient. But let's read it. Let's read Psalm 1. It says, "Life is like a way or a road. The man who walks on the way with God becomes happy. The end is heaven. The enemy of God walks on a different road." Let us talk about this. So it said the man that walks with God walks on the happy road. The reason being is because like happiness is supposed to be measured from an eternal perspective. You know, a lot of people measure it from a lot of people measure it from a temporary perspective, whether or not they in a relationship, whether or not they got money, uh, different things that don't matter in the big scheme of things. But we need to do is we need to look at things the way he looks at them. We need to start judging things the way he judges them. What I mean by that is, yeah, you're going to see people that don't believe. You're going to see atheists having more things than you or having things sometimes that you pray for, man. Why is it so busy? Happy Father's Day, by the way, to the fathers. It's a good thing to be a father. I got 4 wonderful kids, and it's a great thing to be a father. I wouldn't trade it in for the world. But it works both ways, though. It's, kids can, be stressful sometimes when people don't be treating your kids right, stuff like that. That could be stressful sometimes, so, if you single, enjoy it. If you married, and some of y'all enjoy it, because it just depends. The woman controls the tempo and the energy and the chemistry in the relationship, But as men, we have to think about what it's saying here in Psalm 1 because I'm on my way to this job where you hearing people like saying things that don't describe your character all day long. You on bull-ish. You this, you that. And it's not who you are, but you got to hear it to get that paycheck. That's why I'm very motivated for business now. And we started this group. So far as me, Charisma 808 and Waddell. And it's like I've been going to this job so much. I was supposed to send them the packet 2 weeks ago. I'm going on vacation though, so it's coming out for sure now. That's one of the perks. Like, yeah, I just got mandatory overtime last night. I didn't get home till like 3 something. I stopped at the store and I didn't get home till like 3 something in the morning. But we gotta realize that we on this road with the Most High. This is a happy road. I'm learning as I get older, not to compare myself to other people's situations, and to stay positive and look at the bright side in things. It's like I ain't gonna go into nothing medical because YouTube be getting me. But then you be around people that, because they're around, your body's constantly fighting off things. Because of what they do and because they are around, your body is constantly fighting off things. But like I say, the man who walks with God is happy. That's a happy road. That's a road that's going to end beautifully. You know, you talk to women, they reject you. That's nothing. That's nothing. You trust me, man. You're not gonna remember the days that you walked the earth. You're not gonna remember. Because the Most High gonna wipe the memory from your mind. Like people not treating you right, people not helping you, people not supporting you. Why would he let any of his people remember any of that? Now the flip side, the people that, like he say, are on a different road, the flip side for them is they're going to remember everything, which is going to cause more regret within them. They're going to remember everything. They're going to remember everything, y'all. We ain't going to remember none of the negativity that we faced or face on the earth. That's why you got to stay in your walk with the Most High. You got to continue on this walk, continue on this journey, learn about him, you know, regardless of what you're facing in this earth. This is temporary. The next life is forever. So the next life has to be prioritized in front of this one. You need to prioritize it. No more catching stuff because somebody else got it. No more your body fighting this off, fighting that off. You're going to have a tree of life. I'm going to have a tree of life that we can eat from for the rest of eternity. Now, that's basically what Psalm 1 is saying, yo. Shout out to Charisma 808. That's what it's saying, y'all. I was supposed to be on here like 30, 40 minutes ago, but I just been laying around, man. 4 more days to go. And then hopefully I won't have to go out there next Saturday. And then that means if I don't have to go out there next Saturday, I'm going to have like 9 days off in a row. So, hey man, why is my phone doing this? It might, I hope it don't shut up. Wait, let me do something. So that's what that psalm is saying. We got to stay positive. We got to look at the bigger picture. The biggest picture, which is everlasting life. You know, I talked about the other day how people use their belief in the cross of Christ as a shield to do whatever they want. Man, you can only, first of all, if somebody is sacrificed or something to sacrifice, you can only do it once. That's why you got to look deeper into that teaching, man. You got to look deeper into the teaching because when it comes to sacrifice, it's once at a time. So what happens when you continue in your ways, in your negativity ways, negativity? What happens then? I'm going to respond to y'all comments at red lights and stuff like that. I see them down there, but I'm on the freeway. Shout out to all of y'all that's in here. But, Yeah, man. It's it was fitting for him to start off the Psalms with that. Say that the people who don't walk with God are on a different road. And that road is a road of deception where the devil don't fight them as hard. The Bible don't say the devil wars against everybody. The Bible say the devil wars against the saints. You know, he want to bring division. He wants you to think. Now here's another thing I know. The devil wants you to think that you can't be around them old friends. Man, you supposed to dominate them old friends. You supposed to be living righteously before them and don't force them. But if you got something for them, if you know the word, if you know the better way, which is walking with the Most High God, then you don't force it on them. You just tell them, man, one day, man, me and you need to sit down and we can talk about this more, man. But what happens is people be trying to get people saved. And it's like, come in for all the wrong reasons, all the wrong motives, you know, and then they be right back out there, you know, with the devil. See, my old friend, I just saw one of my old friends yesterday. They already know. You know, first of all, I was like the leader, so, you know. But secondly, they already know that I think for myself, man, and they know I get mad. Eventually I get mad if they start talking a little too much slick stuff about the road that I'm on, the road, you know. People do what people do. When you say that you believe and you say that you've been saved and all of this, they want to sit back and watch you and critique you because they being like they mother, the devil. That's what the devil do all day. Oh, look what he doing now. Oh. The devil in marriages wants sex to cease because the devil wants adultery to be committed. You ever notice anybody that's married? You ever notice how people be liking you because you married? Nah, man, that ain't. A man can have as many wives as he choose, but you can't go out there and argue my wife, smash. Nah, that ain't how it works. And then women, the devil works two-way in regards to this against women. What the devil does against them is take the devil a fight against, put all these criticisms of their husband in their mind so that they won't follow his lead, submit to him, and eventually they begin to fight against him, and then sex ceases. And they either do it with somebody else, desire to do it with somebody else, other things come in. That's what the devil wants. The devil wants you to, when you're a believer, you have to invite the devil into your home. You have to invite the devil. We're going to start getting into this demonology. Because I need to start teaching people about this stuff. Otherwise, the devil just basically fights you from the outside. What do I mean by from the outside? You go to work and people just got a problem with you for no reason. People just trying to make it hard for you. And you got to understand that's because the devil wars against the saints, man. You know, that's the most important thing. Not marriage, not jobs, not any of this. First of all, ain't no telling what they do to this fool. As many people is getting sick, some of it's gotta be the fool. It's gotta be the fool, some of them. Because, I mean, it's the food, it's the chemicals and the things that they try to pleasure themselves with that sometimes make you sick. You know? I drink here and there, but more here than there. But even in that, it's some of the stuff that's in some of that creates sickness in other people. Notice I said other people. It ain't gonna happen my way. But that's why he started out with that. Happy is the man who walks with God, who goes the way of the Most High. Now, happiness itself is a choice. Just like following the Most High is a choice. He's not going to make you do it. You don't want to do it, that's your loss and that's your trouble. Because what he's going to do is, oh, you don't want to do it? That's fine. He probably shrugs his shoulders. You stand before him at the great white throne judgment, and he judges everything you did. Especially, and y'all better take heed how y'all be judging people who profess to believe and people who believe. Because remember what it's saying, the same measure you measure back unto you. You know, I don't say nobody's saved. I say I don't know who's saved. You know, you need to focus on me, you need to focus on you. That's just the way it goes. But you gotta put that in front of everything else, man. And people be living impulsively. Why would you? First of all, I don't find being out in the woods with bears fun. You don't know what them bears gonna do. I ain't finna be out in the woods with no bears. Okay, I got a red light. Waddell Jr. says, salute, happy Father's Day to the fathers, man. Appreciate you, Waddell. Y'all need people like Waddell and Charisma, people and Big Parks, like loyal people. You know, everybody need friends like that. Well, you should have, you want friends like those three guys, man. Those three guys is loyal, man. They loyal, man. And when the devil hates when people unite and form groups. Because think of it like this. If you attack me and Waddell Charisma there, oh, we're going to jump you. If you attack Waddell with me and Charisma there, we're going to jump you. If you attack Charisma with me and Waddell there, we're going to jump. That's how it works, man. Like, the devil don't like when people team up and form clans and armies and stuff like that. The only time the devil like that is when the devil is controlling you. Like them peoples, we just gonna call it. And the devil don't even like them. Like the devil, some of them is related to the devil, like literally. But, and it's a long story, we'll get into it down the line. It's just, I know how YouTube is. See, YouTube don't want, here's the thing. YouTube might be linked to this or that. I'm just gonna say might, because I'm on here. But if they are, why would they promote my videos? They ain't gonna report. They ain't gonna recommend my videos like that. Like I was looking at the numbers because you know I'm monetized on YouTube, and I'm looking at how slow it's going up. I'm like, man, YouTube is on some bull crap towards me. Like literally. Because they don't want people to listen to me because they done heard. Like if you go back on my old stuff, like I left it up. First of all, I can't get in that channel. That's one reason. Second, I left it up because I want people to see what I used to teach. And I'm way more advanced from what I used to teach. When I was in Christianity and all that. Way more advanced than that. And I had a video on there. I had the reasons why the world will not end in 2012. And after I put that video up, I saw a spike upward in my views. But then it like bottomed out. I'm like, wait a minute, YouTube probably did that. Charisma said, yep, happy Father's Day, fam. And Charisma says factual. And Charisma, I'm trying to come out there like the beginning of the year, man. We're going to have to link up. I'm going to take a vacation. I want to come out there at the beginning of the year. Hopefully it's warm, man. Because I got other people I know out there too. But I want to come out there because I ain't never been there. And I be hitting the casino a little bit. I ain't gonna go crazy with it, but it's fun, man. I like the lights, I like the design, I like all that noise. Like, that's good noise to me. I like that noise. People winning money and stuff like that. It's fun. It's fun, and I'm free in the Most High. Free in the Most High means you go by what He said in regards to do's and don'ts. I used to listen to these preachers, right, when I was in churches and stuff, being a member of church. And I used to be sitting there side-eye like, this ain't adding up. That is not what that say. That's how I was looking at it. Like a lot of what they used to say. Like, man, that is not, no. So I started getting into debates everywhere I went, man. Like, even the pastor that ordained me kind of turned against us because we was ganging up on him. Me and the wife was ganging up on him. And so I knew what questions to ask to make him stumble and tumble. I said, so how many times is he coming back based on what you believe? I knew it. I knew he was going to say two. Because anybody that believes in the pre-tribulation rapture has to believe that he's coming back twice, which is not accurate. We looked at each other like, two? And that made everybody in the that was in there second guess. You say that Charisma said the best time to come out is the beginning of the year, yeah? I will be there on January 1st or 2nd, depending on what I do New Year's Eve. Like if I'm laid around from too much beer or something, I don't be getting drunk, y'all. But I be like, I get a little tipsy. Y'all know I keep it real. I don't get drunk, but I get that good feel that make me just wanna and be playtime like a kid. I don't like when I was younger, I used to want to fight sometimes, depending on what I drunk, and I used to fight. But I got older, man. I get to drinking, man. I just want to have a good time. Play some spades, listen to some music, eat. I don't be wanting no drama. I don't be wanting no drama. But really, back then, I didn't either, really. It just, everything set me off back then when I started drinking. We called it throwing them to the bartender. Like, you get to fighting, you humiliate a dude, but you pick him up and you throw him back there with the bartender. Oh, man. Dudes was getting whooped, man. I mean, I ain't gonna live like that no more. But it used to be funny, man. Dudes just used to be getting whooped. That little tough guy stuff. See, now they just guns. But back then it was guns and fists. Like in 95, 96, 94. Dude's getting through to the bartender. All you hear is splash. Getting up with cuts all on their arms and stuff from the glass that crushed from them hitting it. Oh man, dudes knew better back in the day. And they traveled in packs back then, but it was just kind of different. Charisma said that Blue Moon hit different. You like, you know what? I gotta try it, man. I gotta try Blue Moon. Says you remember Mitchell boys? What them? Yeah, they on the south side. Yeah, they used to fight, man. They still, like, it's a lot of Hispanics in here right now. It's a lot of everything. It's a lot of white guys in here. This prison that I work at, but y'all probably like, man, he been driving forever. I live far from it. But yeah, I remember, speaking of that, it's a 2-1 dude. He was on where I was at yesterday, where they had me at yesterday. And back in the day, they was 20th and Greenfield. And so me and my guys, we was all in their area. We saw a couple Latinas, and we was trying to go back and talk to them. They was not having it. Every time we spent the block, it was more of them dudes out there. But it was funny to me because they had bats, so I had a gun on the seat. Yeah, he said them dudes was crazy. Yeah, they was, man. Yeah, Milwaukee, man. Milwaukee is a place that you have fond memories of it, but when your eyes start opening, you don't really want nothing to do with it. You know, like when I think about my child, now it's like all the entertainment is sabotaged and bombarded by pookies and little hood dudes that just be on garbage, you know, dancing with guns, all that. Man, you got kids out here, man. You dancing with a gun, with your finger by the trigger. So that's what they do, though. You say you used to be nervous going to the south side? Yeah, I still don't like being over there like that. The south side and the north side about even, man. Both of them is dangerous. All three of them. Like Milwaukee is just, you should be blessed, thanking God that you got out of Milwaukee. Because Milwaukee right now, when the last time you been to Milwaukee, Charisma? And I'm getting close where I can stop, talk for a few more minutes. But yeah, we got thousands of people in here. And a lot of their minds is just not right. Like their judgment, their reasoning ability is impaired. Like they'll act like you put them here, like you put them in the position that they in. No, didn't nobody put you in the position that you in, but you. You still talk to your family here, Charisma? Yeah, I'm finna stop in a second. I still got 4, maybe 5 more days to go before I go on vacation. I hope something pop where I can just, I'm gonna be getting me a lotto ticket, man. where I could just put this. Don't get me wrong. I still would do this work somewhere else to start out till I get things going, but it's just like a negative. And I got many years. This like my fifth one. Let me see, like my 13th or 14th year in this field, man. I've been called everything in the book. Trust me. Some of it be funny. Charisma said 8 years left, never came back. My pops just moved here too. The rest of my family trash outside of moms and pops. Yeah, it be like that sometimes. It be like that. But what time is it? We got a couple minutes. I'm gonna wrap this up in 2 minutes. Anybody that can hit the Cash App, feel free to do so. You don't have to, but if you want to or you can, hit the Cash App. Those of you that's in here, those of you that watch it on the playback. But yeah, let's read Psalm 1 again before I go up in here with the crybabies. Let me see. Said, life is like a way or a road. The man that walks on the way with God becomes happy. The end is heaven. The enemy of God walks on a different road. Yep. Coxious Moron in here. Check out his channel, man. What's going on, Coxious? Yeah, I've been watching your videos too, man. But yeah. Yeah, say the end is heaven for the man who walks with the Most High God. And like you say, Charisma, the rest of your family trash. Let them be trash. Let them be trash. That's how it be, man. Like, people is distant now, and I blame social media. Like, a lot of it's social media. People is distant. But anyway, I'd like to thank y'all for watching. Make sure y'all hit the like button on the playback and when you watch it. And get y'all priorities in order, man. These jobs, this just for us to have a temporary taste of luxury. These jobs are not our lives, you know what I mean? And that's how I could come in here every day, because I know this. But thank y'all that's watching, and thank y'all that will watch the playback. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Everybody, all fathers, happy Father's Day.